got me preaching this morning. Let's get on in here and talk about how we go of home inspections, right? There's different types. So let's talk about them. There are drive-by inspections, and these are the inspections where you just, what it says, you just drive by the property, take a look at it. For whatever reason, you're unable to get in the property. You drive by it and you say, okay, looks pretty good from the outside. Now, I don't recommend that you do drive-by inspection, baby. Now, I can do that, but if you're buying it right, if you're buying it for 30 cents on the dollar, it's okay. As long as the walls are standing, got a roof on it, you can say, okay, whatever's on the inside, I can fix it. A drive-by inspection is just that, baby. It doesn't give you the details of what's going on. You can actually look at the pictures and the videos online, and sometimes that'll give you a lot of information. In fact, today, in today's world, this is the best way to get information about the property so that you can get a good idea what the property looks like. Just look at the pictures and the videos, baby. And then physically, on-site inspection. That is, you get a chance to look at the property inside and out. That's the best type of home inspection that you can do. Before you buy any property, you ought to be able to put your eyes on it, baby. Walk around and see what's going on. Walk on the floors, look at the roof. Make sure you know what you're buying, baby. It's a physical inspection. And then you can always hire that professional, baby. If you got any doubts, go on, spend the money, baby. Because the one thing you don't want to do is get yourself in trouble, buy yourself a headache that you can't get out of, baby. We don't want that to happen to you. So you got to watch out for some of these, what I call big ticket items, okay? These are items that can put you underwater, baby, if you don't inspect them right. So you got to look out for the big ticket item. The first thing is the roof. You got to watch out. You got to make sure that the roof ain't on fire, baby. Don't get the roof on. Make sure you got, what have we found out in this COVID? One of the things we found out is the quality of the roof over here, because your home is your sanctuary. And one of the things you want to have is a good roof over your head, right? And so depending upon the roof repair, it can hit you between $5,000 to $10,000. Full roof's gonna hit you about 10. Sometimes you got about 5, and if you see a leak anywhere, if you see a brown spot up there, if you see stuff falling down in the inside, that means you got a roof problem, baby, because water will find its way into their house and it will tear your house up, all right? So you got to have a good roof. And then the central heat and air units, you got to make sure they're working properly. These things can cost you another $5,000 to $10,000. If you got to replace an outside compressor, that's going to cost you about $3,000 to $4,000 here in Oklahoma. You got to replace the inside unit. You got to do it. Oh, baby, you're talking both of them. It's about $10K. So you can't buy a house that you don't understand if the central heat and air unit is working properly. Because if it's not, baby, be prepared to pay some money. Plumbing issues. Now, this, especially if you're buying older homes, because a lot of these older homes got copper, they got iron, and some of these, they got some of the sewer system of concrete from the house back to the main. So when one of them things get busted up, baby, you're gonna have some problem. And a lot of times you don't be able to get to inspect those, right? You don't know what the plumbing is. You turn the water on, everything runs good. You flush the toilet, everything flow good. It's gonna flow good until you buy it, baby. Trust me. You got to make sure that you don't have any plumbing. These are big ticket items I'm talking about, people. The big ones that can crush you, that can kill your investment. And electrical systems. Oh, we know about a little electric, don't we, James? We know how the electric go, baby. You got to make sure the electric is right, baby. You don't want nobody getting shocked. You don't want stuff not half working, because everything normally in that house is going to be it's going to be using electricity. So you got to make sure, you know, that the breaker box is up to speed, that you got 110, 220, whatever you need in order to make that property function. So if you're buying it to hold, so you make sure that your tenant's good. If you're buying it to flip, you're making sure that the homeowner that's going to be buying it, that they're going to have a good system. And then you got to watch out for, this is a big ticket item here, structural damage, right? I'm talking about termites, baby. Termites been around for a gazillion years, baby. They ain't going nowhere. They don't die, they multiply. But you can't see them little things. They just be back there eating and chomping and munching on your house. And before you know it, you don't even know, your walls falling down. you see little butterflies flying in your house. They done took wings, baby. By that time, it's too late. So you got to know what to look for when you're looking for. And mold, ooh, mold, baby, that's bad. You can make people sick with that. So know what to, if you see some mold, you got to tear everything out, baby. If there's mold on that wall, many times that whole wall got to come out. Don't try to spray a little Clorox on it and clean it up. That ain't going to get it, baby. It's going to come back. So any other environmental issue, I mean, some of these older homes, they got crawl spaces, and you know, if you got a sewer that's busted up under the house, it's running up on the house, you don't even know it until you get under there and look at it. You got to watch out for the big ticket items. And then the appliances, the stove, refrigerator, water heater is the big one. All these things can cost you money, baby. You add all this up, you be $50,000, baby, into a $50,000 house. You ain't even know. You got to know how to look and inspect these properties so you can get major maximum profitability out of it. All right. All right, let's keep going. I'm gonna give you a chance to ask questions here in a minute. I'm gonna come back. Hold your horses. Just do your little typing over there in the chat room. So let's go on. So we got to talk about the 3 types of rehab projects, right? There's 3 types. First is the minor ones, right? You buy this property, oh, it's pretty much ready to go. All you gotta do is put a little paint on it, little ceiling fans, change the fixtures. You know, you might have to change the carpet. You might, but these are minor cosmetic things, right? And most of these you can get taken care of, a whole house for $5,000 or less. You can come in and get that thing fixed up and you be done. But the second type is the medium rehab. This is a little bit more than cosmetic. You got to put in some flooring, some windows, some doors, some lights. I mean, now you're getting into a little bit more, right? You got to tear out some stuff, right? The floor, if you're putting in linoleum floors, or you're tearing out linoleum floors and you're putting in ceramic tile, you're putting in planks, you put whatever it is, it's going to cost you a little bit more, baby. Yeah, and doors and windows, those windows, baby, can cost you $200 a window to replace them. You add that up, 10 windows, $2,000, baby. You got to know what you're getting into. And then there's the last one. Oh, it's the major rehab, baby. We basically going from the rooter to the tutor. We tearing it out all the way down to the studs. We putting in new roofs, new central heat and air. That's what I'm doing on some of my properties right now. Major rehabs, baby. $80 to $90 to $100,000 worth of rehab. That's what I'm talking about. 3 types of rehab projects. Know what you're getting yourself into, baby, before you get yourself into something you can't get out of. Oh man, what am I talking about? This ain't even what I'm talking about. I don't want to talk about contractors right now. I must have had that left over from another. All right, let's move on here. So I got a few properties in transition. I might show you one here in a minute. I just purchased 2 more properties. Might get a chance to do that. Stressor, we may or may not talk about that. Yeah, I hate, you talking about taxes, man. I hate taxes. It takes me almost a month to get ready for taxes, but you got to do it, baby. Oh, you don't want to evade your taxes, baby. I don't want you to go to jail, honey. Please pay your taxes. Please do it right. Don't underreport, and don't put too many expenses in there, baby. Just do it just right. Do it by the law. I love you too much to see you go to jail. You don't want to be like R. Kelly, baby. Come on, you're storing my life. You're killing me, baby. Come on, somebody. Oh, come on. Yeah. I got two tenants that I got to refund the deposit to, and I may not get to that one today. All right, so a couple of housekeeping deals, and then I'm gonna open it up for questions because I got to get out of here. I don't have all day be playing around with y'all today. So if you don't complete the homework, let me just say right now, you won't be getting the invitation, right? Because I'm not charging you anything right now. It's free, but at least you can show commitment to the cause by at least doing the homework, baby. If you don't do the homework, I'm gonna have to see you later. Also, if you are late with your homework, because I'm giving you enough time. If I count you twice being late on your homework, baby, you can't get invited no more. Oh, Mr. Ray, you so hard. I'm so busy. I got things to do, places to go. Well, if you ain't got, well, then don't come on here then. if you ain't got time to do the homework, baby. We here trying to grow something. And if you ain't willing to put in the time to do the homework and get it to me on time, then you don't need to be around here, baby. Go and do what you do. We ain't gonna be mad at you. I still love you, and I'm still gonna help you if you need me, but I can't have you around here being late, baby. We don't do late around here. And then lastly, if you can't attend, I sent out a text to everybody saying, hey, we're gonna meet over at this house, and if you want to come by, stop by. And so when I send out a text, here's the deal. Don't respond back to me unless you're attending. If I say RSVP, don't respond back to me that, well, I can't attend for this reason, that reason. I don't, I love you, but I really don't care. I don't care why you can't attend. There's no need for you to respond to me. I hope I ain't hurt nobody's feelings. But really, if you can't attend, don't worry about it. Just let me know if you can attend. Now, if it's a meeting that we're having on Zoom meeting and you can't make it, I do want you to tell me. You ain't got to tell me why. Just say I'm going to be late or I won't be there, whatever. You guys are giving me TMI, too much information. I hope I did. I hope I didn't hurt nobody on that, but we got to keep it. We got to keep it real, baby. We can't play with it. All right. So what you doing, Mr. Ray? What is going on with you? You've been talking about this and talking about that, yipping and yapping and running off at the mouth. So tell us what's going on. All right. So I'm gonna lay it out to you. Here's what we're gonna do for the rest of this month. I got three more modules that I want to talk about over the next 3 weeks, and I'm gonna finish off this advanced series. So today I talked about how to inspect a property. So that was one. So I got 3 more I want to do. And then in April, we're going to start a whole new series. All right. So next week, we're going to talk about how to select the right contractors. And then the week after that, I'm going to teach you how to build a real estate portfolio in 5 years. Show you how easy it is, baby. And then I'm going to talk about them taxes. I hate talking about taxes, but I got to tell you about them, baby. It's important that you understand how to minimize taxes and insurance. Now, this module that we're going to start in April 2021, that's when we're going to start back pay for play, baby. It's going to start back to $30 a month. You say, Mr. Ray, I don't know if you're worth $30 a month, my brother. I mean, you coming on here and you telling us some good stuff, and I don't know if you're worth 30. Well, if the truth be known, baby, you can't afford me. And if you ain't think I ain't worth $30, then I'm gonna need you to keep moving, baby. Cause tell them I don't get up out of bed for less than $2,000, baby. So me charging you 30. So what I found out, when people not investing in it, if they don't put their money in it, they don't really care about it. So I got to get you invested. Look, $1 a day, really? $1 a day, keep the devil away, baby. Come on, get in the game. And so next month, we're going to be starting April 21. I've been talking about minority real estate millionaires. I'm trying to make you real estate millionaire. Now I gotta step back a little bit, and I gotta work on the millionaire mindset. I gotta get your mind right, baby. Some of y'all's mind ain't right. I gotta get you not conformed to this world, but I gotta get you transformed by the renewing of your mind, baby, through the word of God. Oh, come on, somebody. Woo! We is on it today. All right, so here we go. We didn't even talk about the homework. Hold on here. Let me back up. Let me stop right there. And I done got all excited. Tell me this. What questions do y'all have? Let's just talk about questions first. Anybody got any questions? We'll start there. I'll go all the way back through this thing. Talk about questions. What we got? All right, I guess we got no questions.
Hey, Ray, so looking at an inspector, because obviously I'm not a good contractor. So how do you look for that guy that's going to look at the property? What do you look for in a general contractor?
In an inspector?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, an inspector, I just want somebody, usually they have a license, they're certified, and they're licensed inspectors. And they, again, If they're only charging you $100, they're probably not a good inspector. $300 to $500 is a good inspector. If they're charging you $500, they're gonna give you a really thorough inspection. So again, you look them up in the yellow pages. Most of these guys and girls are pretty good. Again, if they're out there and they're licensed, you'll be okay with them.
Okay, so so more than likely it's a sound investment if you go up front $200-300 and let somebody look at a property before you.
Yeah, and so the thing is, if you're doing that on every property you look at and you ain't buying property, that can add up pretty quick. So make sure,
right?
Hey, if this is one I'm really serious about, it might be worth that investment. Going and get somebody over there with a good eye that can tell you what's wrong. And so it's a third party.
Okay. All right.
What else y'all got? Dun, dun, dun. What's your name, baby? What's my name? Y'all don't know his name? Come on, somebody. All right, let's look and see how y'all did how did y'all do on the, oh, we got a little practice in here. So thank you, Tiffany, for putting together their homework. And go ahead, Tiffany, put your email in the chat again. Some of these people, they still don't know what your email is. Tiffany is responsible for Monday's homework. Darren is responsible for Thursday's homework. Okay, so here we are.
Right, it looks like I may have sent mine to the wrong person. I think I sent mine to Darren.
He probably got it, didn't even say nothing, did he? He just sent it.
Because I didn't see my name.
Mr. Wilder, I just don't know if that's true. Everything goes to a perfectly fitted, untucked spec.
Who's talking? Anyway, so let's talk about, so here we are. So the 3%, excuse me, the 1% rule is 3,000, the mortgage payment, 126,865. If you got these numbers, you're good. Everybody in green got all of them right. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them got it right. I want to see everybody in the green. So we're going to keep practicing until we get it. Any questions on this? I ain't going through the whole thing again. Now, Tiffany has, she's offered to help you all. If you don't get it right, she's offered to help you via email or call or whatever. You can just work with her and she can help you get the right answer if you don't get the right answer. I'm not going to spend time going through this every time. So I got videos out there. Go back and look at some of my other videos until you get this right. This is key right here. Don't fall in love with them houses, baby. Fall in love with these numbers, because this is where you're going to make your money, baby. This is where you make your money. Any questions? Oh, we're going to be short and sweet tonight. I can see that. We ain't got no questions. All right, Tiffany.
I do have do you know if, I know during COVID, the inspectors were doing, for the lenders were actually having drive-by inspections. Are they still doing that? Or are they back to actually going in and physically looking at the properties?
So I had an inspector go by my ballot, excuse me. I think a lot of the inspectors, if they're charging you $300 to $500, they have to go in the house, right? So the drive-by, sometimes they'll charge you just $100 for that. And mostly what they're doing, they're just making sure the house is standing, but more so they want to make sure, you know, that there ain't no major damage. But I think they're going back to full inspection now, Tiffany. I think most of them that I've talked to, they're looking for full inspection, as are they're doing full appraisals. They used to do those little drive-by appraisals for $100. Now the banks want to get inside and see these houses.
Okay, thank you.
Any other?
I had a question.
Yeah.
Well, I had a full appraisal on mine that came in and walked through the whole house and so on and so forth. So I guess that's changed now. My question is, when you're flipping and doing these things for these houses and gutting them and taking things out, what is your main perspective on what you're putting back into the house, such as countertops and so on and so forth? Because you say don't fall in love with the house, but fall in with the numbers. But how do you wind up picking the decor and so on and so forth? Like what kind of tile and so on and so forth you want to put into it to bring it up, you know what I'm saying, to make it look like the other houses that you're comping and so on and so forth.
Okay, so there's two things that I look at when I'm looking at a full, usually we're talking about a full rehab here, bathroom, kitchen, floors, windows, etc. So one is if I'm flipping the property, I'm going to take it all the way up to the top of the line. I mean, I'm going to put in marble counters. I'm going to put in, you know, ceramic tile. It's going to be nice tile. Maybe even some exotic stuff. If I'm doing, again, if it's a flip, it's going to have all the fixtures are going to be top line. The floor is going to be top line. Everything's going to be top line. So if I'm gonna do a flip, I'm trying to do it up to A standard. I'm trying to bring it up to almost new. Now, if I'm doing a rental property, I'm not trying to do that, right? So I'm just trying to bring it up and make it a nice rental property. And so I'm not gonna put marble counters in there, you know. I'm probably, in some cases, rather than redoing the floor, I might just go ahead and go back with carpet, because I know carpet will last me 2 or 3 years, then I gotta change it. But I'm probably not going to do, you know, change out the whole cabinets. You know, I just may paint the cabinets. And so it just depends. If it's a flip and I'm trying to get top dollar, I'm going all out. If it's a buy and hold, I'm just burning the property. I'm going to make it really nice and livable, but I'm not taking it up to the top. That's my determinants. Hope that helps. That help there, Don?
Yeah, it did. Appreciate it.
What else? All right, turn your videos on. Let's see who's out there today. Got a little short meeting today. That's about all I got. I was going to share with y'all some other stuff that I got going on, but man, I was kind of tired today for some reason. They wore me out. So, you know, I got 2 or 3 houses I'm working on. You know, I'm buying stuff. I'm being a GC. I've got to keep my room clean. It's crazy, baby. This life is crazy. How y'all doing out there today? Anybody looking to buy anything? I know some of y'all been thinking. Ain't nobody done nothing. I know some of y'all met me this weekend over at the property, and we got a chance to view it, and appreciate you coming out. And that's going to be a nice property when we're done, baby. We're going to bring it all the way up to the top, all the way to the top. So I'll be showing you some videos of that. Let's see. Any other questions, comments? Do I have anything to show you? I don't think I really have. Yeah, I do. I have a new house that I'm gonna show. I told Lila that I wasn't gonna do this, but because she's hungry and I'm hungry and we all hungry. But I'm gonna show them this one, Lila, before we go. I think this is the one. And I can't remember if I showed y'all this one. If I did, then pardon me. Let's see if we can. This was property over at 613 Northwest 140th. Did I show this one already? Anybody know if I showed this one? If I do, I don't want to bore you. We'll show another one.
I don't think so, but it's
All
a
right.
hot mess right now.
This is what they look like, baby. This is what you get. It's a hot mess. That's why you can get them for a discount. This is a pre-foreclosure. As you can see, it is a hot mess. And first thing you got to do is just clean it up. You come in and clean it up. Probably going to have to, I don't know if these cabinets are going to make it. or not. We'll see. If we're able to paint again. This is a question, Don. If I'm gonna turn this into a rental, I'm just gonna clean these floors off, and I'm gonna change the ceiling fan. I'm gonna, I think this one's probably gonna need a new roof because I got some areas. In fact, at the end of the video, you'll see it is gonna need a new roof. And if you can see, there's some of the brown spots up at the top. But this is a 3-bed, 2-bath up in Edmond, zip code 73013. This property will rent for at least $1,300 to $1,400 all day when it's all said and done. So based on the 1% rule, I can pay $130,000, $140,000 for this property, right? That's not what I'm paying for, because we all know that you got extensive repairs here. I'm expecting at least $30,000 in repairs on this. So this bathroom is going to have to be totally redone. Probably be able to save the the tub and change everything else out in there. This is funny because it's got the bathroom is right in the bedroom. Right here's the shower. We just walked in the bedroom. There's a shower, and then there's the sink is right outside the bathroom. A little different, hey, but we can work with it. It's a 2-bath, right? That's what you want. You've got 3 bedrooms. You want to make sure you have 2 baths. But notice, see, this is right in the bedroom. That's different right there. A little different. All these floors will be changed out. That's part of the $30,000 I'll be putting into it. That's if I don't sell it. I got it out there on the market. I might just go ahead and turn it over to somebody and make a quick tender. See, this has got serious roof issues, right? So that roof is going to have to be replaced. That's going to be a 10,000 spot right there, just getting the roof repaired. They got these windows in the front room. I don't know what that's all about. Skylight up there. We can work with that. These cabinets might be salvageable. I might just be able to sand them down, paint them, and they'll be good. These floors, they might be able to be cleaned up. I got some sheetrock work I got to do there. Those windows right there, that's right over in the front room. I can't figure out. That's a funny, different design right there. Don't know what we might end up closing that off.
Can those windows come out?
Yeah, I was thinking I might have to close those up. So let's go outside and let's go out and take a look at the roof. The roof is on fire. And in this case, this roof probably was on fire. Because when I look.
Ray, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Now, when you have a home or any of your homes you go into, do you have a team of individuals that go in and clean these out, or do you do them yourself?
I do not, Roxanne. I got and Lila always give me a hard time. I have Mary the hauler. Oh, Mary the hauler is bad, baby. When she come in, she pull up in her truck, baby. This thing will be cleaned out for $500 or less. That's how she do it. So yeah, I make sure that's the first thing we do is get them all cleaned out. Again, this roof is going to have to be totally repaired. When you see it's covered, that means you got major repair, baby. Just might as well go ahead and replace the whole roof. The fence is going to have to be repaired, all that good stuff. Let's see, I think I walked around the front here. Everything. Now they had a good unit. This unit looks like it's in good shape, so we won't have to replace that. Some of this siding, that siding's good. We just may have to repaint everything on the outside. The neighborhood is great. Right down the street from Santa Fe High School. This is going to make somebody a really, really good rental property. Good BRRRR opportunity, baby. Good BRRRR opportunity.
Ray, did you say how many square feet that was?
Huh?
Did you say how many square feet that house was?
That one is, let me see if I can remember. I want to say around 1,600 square feet, James.
It looks bigger than it is.
It did. I actually think it is bigger. So sometimes, again, you can't rely on Zillow and all them. So I might have to go and measure it out and get a bigger deal. You're right. It does look a little bigger than 1,500 square feet.
And I'm assuming by you saying you have to put 30,000 in it, that you paid quite a bit less than 100,000 for.
Yeah, I'm in this one quite a bit less. This property will praise out about 170 when I'm done.
Yeah.
So I'm in it. Yeah, okay. I'll tell you guys, I'm in it for what am I? I'm in it for 108. So 108 from 170. Yeah, I can put 30 in it, or I can sell it for 120. Just take 20 off the table and move on. So, I mean, if I get a buyer, somebody say, hey, maybe Mr. Ray, I'll take that off your hand for about 120. There you go. I'm going to the next project. Take my 20 and be gone. But if I don't get the money I want for it, I'm gonna put the 30 in it and rent it for $1,400 a month for the rest of my life, and just milk it, baby. Just milk it. It's actually will be a bird because once I get it fixed up, it'll appraise for 170. The bank will give me 80% of that. What's that? What's 80% of 170? Real quick, I run the numbers earlier times. 80%. The bank will give me 136. Look at that. I paid 108 for it. I'm gonna put 30 in it. When I refinance, I won't have no money in it, baby. I'll be free rolling, baby. What you talking about, Mr. Ray? You ain't got no money in it and you making $1,400 a month. Where they do that at? Sign me up, baby. I'm in. What else y'all got? This real estate is great. That's why I got to get your mindset right, baby. It's a millionaire mindset. The first thing I know is that when you do it the Lord's way, when you give yourself to doing it His way, boy, the blessings will come, baby. Because what happened on this particular property is that this lady, her husband died, and she had to move away to West Virginia, and she tried to work with him to get it worked out, but the bank wouldn't work with it because the bank ain't trying to work it. They want the property back so they can take back and make some more money on it. So I got in contact with her. Look, I'll buy this. I'll take it for what you owe on it. You owe 108, I'll pay that off for you. So it's three-way win-win, baby. It's a win-win-win. I get a property that has a lot of equity in it that I can go and turn and make it an investment property. She gets it paid off and she no longer has that foreclosure on her record, and the bank get their money. It don't get no better than that, baby. So that's how it works in the pre-foreclosure market. So this is a pre-foreclosure, and that's the way that I'm in the property. Any other questions? All right. Yeah, we're gonna have another homework assignment. I'll be sending that out via text tomorrow, and I'm looking for some more. I'm gonna be looking for some more greenery, baby. I need to see all greens on here next time. All right. So again, Tiffany's gonna help you. If you got any issues around, if you didn't get it solved right, she can help you on that. All right.
Mr. Ray, can I get a reprieve since I sent it to the wrong email?
No.
Okay, damn. Excuse me.
That's my baby sister. Now, you know, if I don't give my baby sister no flack, I ain't giving nobody no slack.
Wow.
That's cold, man. You a cold man, Mr. Ray. Oh, baby.
He told me no in front of God and everybody.
I did.
Everybody.
I told Lila was actually late. I'm going to go and put her out there. I'm going to say, now, look, I tried to tell her.
You failed to send me the homework, sir. You did not text me the homework.
That's beside the point. You're supposed to know you got homework and you're supposed to do it. Anyway, you better get that. Y'all better get that homework in. I'm not playing, baby. You don't get that homework in, don't even come up here thinking that we gonna do anything.
Lila, I'm with you because he certainly didn't send it to me. I wasn't gonna say anything, but
right, he excludes some of us.
I thought okay, he knows what
I'm with you, Larry.
I love you guys. I love y'all. I love you, but I gotta keep you in check, baby. We gotta have rules, policies, regulations, procedures. We gotta do it by the book, baby. All right, I smell some chicken going on down there. It's time for me to go. I'm gonna see y'all later. God bless you. I love you. We'll see you on the next go round.